Samurai of Apollo. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the battlefield. Once again, we are playing Total War Shogun 2. This one is a 4v4. A 4v4 battle replay. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be epic, and it's going to be intense. So sit back, relax, get some snacks and drinks, and enjoy the slaughter. Now, before we dive into this battle, just want to say you could support the channel by liking, sharing, leaving a comment, telling your mom about this video, and saying, hey, mom, watch this video, you know? Tell your girlfriend I said hi. She knows me. Anyways, the other way you can support me is by looking in the video description. There's two links. One is to Displate Metal Posters. They make really awesome metal posters. Use the link, you get a discount, and you support my channel. And then the other link is a game store, okay? So you buy a game through the game store. Sometimes they have really good deals that are cheaper than, say, on Steam. You buy the game, you get a Steam key, and then you just, redeem it on Steam. And, of course, when you make a purchase on my game store, you support my channel. So I do appreciate that, guys. Now, this is Avatar Conquest, but we have all Shogun armies, no like Fall of the Samurai armies. Really quickly, just for keeping this convenient and for the viewer's sake, you guys, this side right here that we're looking at, all these forces here, these allies, these samurai and katana wielding madmen here, I'm going to refer to this side as the red team because they're represented by red squares on the minimap. And then obviously this is going to be the blue team because, well, yeah, you guessed it, because of the blue squares on the minimap. See, you are smart. You are smart. Your mom actually told me you weren't, but I was like, no. Anyways, okay. That was dumb. Okay, let's move on. All right, so on the red team, the first army here, we have Cav. Literally we have Cav, but also the player's name is Cav. It's a black and white force here. Very cool. So continuing the red team side, we've got a purple and neon green, lime green, led by Swanson 83. So very cool. Got some Lone Sword Ashigaru in the mix. Love to see it. Then down here we've got Dragon, who's leading a black and red. Took me a while. I had a little bit of a brain fart there, but it makes sense. Dragon. You think of fire red, I don't know. Looks pretty cool. And then we have another black and red army led by Skull. I don't know. It's some Scandinavian word. We got Ragnarok over here for one of the katana samurai. Yeah, so, yeah, some Viking stuff going on. So that's the red team. Let's go over to the blue team. First one is an army of white and red color scheme led by Den. So, very cool. He's got some forces over here, kind of blobbed up, but it looks like he's kind of moving them. Then we got this ugly color scheme. No offense to the player, led by Fabian. So he has a green and yellow color scheme. Kind of reminds me of Sprite, like the soda. The soda. Anyways, yeah, that's his force. And then the last army on the blue team, we have Script. Is that it? Is that right? Am I reading that right? It's a white and green faction. A little better than the other green faction in terms of a color scheme. And then we've got the final army. I love the purple and gold. Looks great. The player's name is Aurelius, which, what a Chad. What an absolute... the real Aurelius, Marcus Aurelius. One of my favorite emperors. You guys ever read it? He's such a stoic son of a gun. Love him so much. Anyways, he's got a cool force here. He's got a little bit of the red too. Look at that. He's got like Legion. That's awesome. So he based it off of like Roman. That's cool. Anyways, let's play this. Let's play this bad boy. All right, so it's going to start off. It looks like it's going to start off early here. Where black and white, the part of the red team, is pushing forward, and he's actually going to meet the blue team purple guy, the Roman play. I'll call it Marcus Aurelius, and he's actually coming to meet him. I don't know. It looks like black and white has the advantage, at least in terms of numbers. I don't know about skill, though. Oh, and good shots there. Oh, by the Matchlock Ashigaru, who definitely are going to cause that force to fall back with his cav. Now, we have another big cav force rolling up in the center. It's a little foggy out, so it's not your computer screen, all right? All right, it's not smoking up or something. It's just fog, okay. My jokes are really landing flat today, you know? I just need to quit while I'm ahead. So purple's going strong in the center. It almost looks like he's kind of shifting over to try to help out his ally, the black and white ally, who's kind of setting up on this hill over here. And it's got a nice tree formation, so he's going to be able to set up pretty safely without getting harassed too much. Also, the Cav is keeping purple honest over here, keeping Aurelius honest. He is going to open fire with his mounted gunners, but nothing really coming out of it. And we have the matchlock moving up. But keep in mind, there's some matchlock over here for Marcus Aurelius. Yari Cav looking to go in for a charge, but look at this. He's going to go full in with the infantry. That's going to leave the matchlock Ashigaru in an awkward place. They're going to get off a couple shots there, but they are going to feel the wrath of the no-dachi samurai. All right, let's do some slow motion here. Let's assess the battlefield. Okay, so let's zoom out. So black is going in hard. He's pushing Cav on the right flank. He's got infantry going center. They instantly break the matchlock, which is no surprise there. But Aurelius is pushing hard on this would be his right flank, the left flank of the black and white player. So he's definitely going to try to get a flanking victory here. Let's see if he can hold, though, on the right. And he has some allies. Look at this, the white and green. This was the Scripith player or whatever. I'm not pronouncing that right. But he showed up to support purple, which this is really good. But it's going to leave him a little light on numbers. And I wonder if the purple player over here on the red team is going to push, and it does look like he is sending in some Yari Ashigaru. Now over here, there's this weird, awkward formation of Cav. I don't know what he's doing, but if I'm the red player, I'd try to line... Yep, okay. Please, for the love of God, move your Cav. For the love of God. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, what? That could have been a lot worse. It could... Anyways, let's go back to the juicy part of the fighting. What a mess of a fight, though. Is this flank winning? I don't know, but the general, Cav's general, is charging in. Try to slow down this push. Oh, it's pretty close. I don't know. Purple's holding on here, thanks to his ally sending over support. And it looks like Cav is having to... Cav, by the way, the black and white faction, is having to regroup. And, yeah, really nice job. He even formed square. What is this? His, yeah, his general, Aurelius. Marcus Aurelius is here, and he's actually taking on the enemy general. Look at that. Well, that's kind of risky. He just suicided his general into the enemy general. Now purple's going to close in on him. Aurelius's troops going to close in on him. All right, let's go back to slow motion here because, oof, do we have a battle line. We've got the red team purple player, Swanson, who is full on hitting the white and green faction, which of course is part of the blue army, the blue team. In the tree line here, let's see if he can hold on to this flank. He's got some matchlock who are supporting the Cav battle going on here. He's holding him back with one unit of Yari Cav. The rest is just enemy Cav, so he might get some friendly fire, but it's mostly enemy Cav, so I think that's worth. Actually, he's got another... Yeah, he's got some Lone Sword Ashigaru? No, I'm sorry, he's got his Yari Cav here. Oh, that's the same unit. They're just spread out. And they're gonna say like, nah, you know what? Forget this. This is kind of a really cool shot. Seeing them run across the tree line here, getting shot at. They are actually shifting over to the front line. They're gonna try to do a supportive charge and try to hurt and destroy the infantry of the blue team's infantry here, the green and white faction, going after the Yari Ashigaru, but yeah, they're breaking. They just couldn't take it anymore. Now over on this side, the red team is going full in. Let's go normal speed. They're going full in here. Lone Sword Ashigaru against the Katana Samurai. And then here comes, oh, look at this. Charge! Ah! That's epic! That's cool. Then we have some warrior monk cav kind of riding around looking for opportunities. So Sprite is, I'm just gonna call him Sprite. But this is a spaced out battle here. Troops are everywhere. We have a cav force charging in, but it's going to be countercharged by some fire cav. That's a nasty cav. They're going actually after the general. Going after the general of Sprite. Okay, let's slow it down here. Let's see what's going on over on this side. So not only did the white and green faction show up with support to help Marcus Aurelius, but we also have... are you serious? We have the white and red faction, Dennett, however you pronounce his name. He has sent over cav as well. So the black and white faction of the red team is gone. Led by Cav. He is gone, which I'm really surprised. I honestly thought he was looking really good at the beginning of the battle, but that little maneuver that Aurelius did with that, you know, on the right flank, he pushed hard through this tree line, but also he had a ton of support from his teammates. But now it's up to Aurelius to get over to his teammates and help them as they try to fight this out. You know, they scratch your back, you gotta go scratch their back now and support the fight elsewhere. And he's certainly doing that. He's got a lot of katana samurai that are making their way to this front line. It's a pretty epic battle here. I just love the scale of it. It's chaotic. It's a mess. And it looks like we're gonna have two sides. Oh yeah, green got annihilated here. Sprite got annihilated. And look how healthy this army is. What did they even fight over here? I mean, did they even fight? These are all fully healthy. They have yet to see any combat. So this is gonna be a big problem here. Huge problem. But it's looking good so far. What I would do, I would push out of these trees. What I would do, okay, good by the cav. Good job there, but it's countercharged by some light cav. So what I was gonna say is what I would do is I would push out and try to defeat this red and black faction before the other red and black faction shows up. You know, kind of defeating, you know, divide and conquer, so to speak. Big cav engagement going on over here. Look at this fight. Oh, blood just going everywhere. God, you can smell the iron from here. So Sprite is still in the game with some Yari Ashigaru. They are surrounding this warrior monk cav that is putting up a hell of a fight. Not wanting to give up at all. Until right there. Now we have Cav, who has some troops left over as well. Trying to kill some Cav. Cav trying to kill some Cav. We have a couple units still fighting it out in the front line. Balance of power is still dead even, which I'm kind of surprised. It seems like the blue team is kind of winning this. But it's really tough to say. Ooh, this is a winning engagement for the red team. Look at this. Aurelius is going in with some katana samurai. They do reach the Portuguese gunners here. They should clear them out now. The Portuguese gunners, they're good, but if they're in close combat with katana samurai, they're not going to win. They are falling back. He is trying to save him. So Dragon is falling back. They're still trying to fight Dragon's lone sword Ashigaru. Oh! Here comes reinforcements. That ought to break the lone sword Ashigaru. But look at him. He's like, I fight on. Come on. Come on, you got this. Oh, you got this, bro. I'm counting on you. Oh, he gets another one. He's like, easy pickings. Ah! And then he gets gutted. No, Dachi wasn't going to have any more of that. Cav sends in their, what is this? Naginata attendants. This is what's left of Cav. And they quickly break them. And I think Cav, the black and white faction's officially off the battlefield. So, yeah. We've got one player, basically, in his almost completely healthy army against kind of like a collection of armies, and it's pretty even. So this is going to be really interesting to see how this plays out. Now, we do have some flanking cav going to the extreme flank, some warrior monk cav looking for an opportunity. Okay, let's see if Skull can pull this off. Skull? I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm just going to go with Skull. Skull! Or just call him the red army. So he's got his katana samurai on his left flank. His main army, he's got his archers, which he definitely needs to try to skirmish. He's also got some matchlock. He's got to try to use all of this. Now he's trying to keep up with all these other armies. You can see he's kind of shifting and matching the movement of the white and red faction as they continue to move around, but he is getting in range of the matchlock warrior monks, which are especially good. And he actually loses some units there. That's a huge win. Huge win. Honestly, if it depends, like, how many archers do they have? Can they out-archer them? Uh-oh, is he moving up his katanas? He's sending in the deadly all-white katanas. They're kind of clumping up. I don't know if he's doing this on purpose. But I would not engage. I would just try to kite them down. I would use my archers, but we got Katana Samurai by Aurelius going in to maybe just slow him down. No, they're full on committing. This is going to be a very tough fight for them. Here comes another flanking force. They're trying to use their small units to out-position the Red Army's forces. Really good archer fire coming down on the flank. And now white and green's going in to throw in some troops. And red is going to commit some more forces over here as well. He is trying to shoot back here with his bow warrior monks. And there we go. He's going to charge in his cav. Oh no, he's got his warrior monks in close combat. He's going to try to retreat them out of there. He does get them out. Unfortunately, his units are breaking over here. Aurelius's troops are just too much. Yeah, see, personally, oh my goodness, look at this. Look how far they flanked around. That's a good move by this army, really trying to stretch out his forces, make them fight on multiple fronts. Now we have purple and green who are just clashing with red's army, and unfortunately for him, his matchlocks are breaking. They do get off some shots here, but they're on the verge of shattering forever, never to return to a battlefield potentially. We have Yari Ashigaru who are holding the line with, well, just themselves. They are crumbling so quickly. And here comes the other forces. The other blue forces closing in. Unfortunately, he just didn't have the manpower to hold every flank. They played this flawlessly. Flawlessly. They are breaking their troops. It seems very unlikely that red can pull out a victory here, but his troops are putting in a great fight. Let's see if they can pull through. Chaos is among them. Their front lines are crumbling. Their troops are surrounded. And folks, that's going to be the 4v4 right there. A very good... I think this battle comes down to teamwork. Just fantastic teamwork from the blue team. I mean, we saw right away Cav shifting around from multiple armies, coming over to help Aurelius. We had Cav from 2 other armies come in. Now, the Sprite faction they kind of stood alone here and suffered many casualties, but they did enough for their teammates to rally up and push together and defeat what was left of that 4-man team from the red team. So that was a really great fight. Let's go ahead and end this battle and look at the results here. Okay, so this was sent in by this Scripith. I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. He sent in the battle. He did really well. Got 1,300 kills. The Sprite player, Fabian, 555. How about that? 555. We have the Den guy getting 782 and Aurelius getting 1,026. Now we have Dragon, which I'm actually kind of, well, I'm not too surprised. He got the most for his team. He's the one who took out the Sprite players. So that makes sense that he got the most. He also got the most overall. But unfortunately, his teammates could not back him up here. His backpack was not big enough, and just they couldn't get the victory there. But yeah, just great teamwork. Really great teamwork from the blue team. And that was all. It really just came down to Cav. Like, the Cav kind of won the day there. That was awesome, guys. I hope you enjoyed this battle. I do want to let you guys know I am in the process of moving. So I'm moving into a new house, and it's a bit chaotic, and I might miss a couple days here and there for videos because I'm just, setting up the new house and everything, the new office and stuff. So just wanted to let you guys know uploads might be a little bit slower, but thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this battle, and I will see you next time on the battlefield.